to our blockbuster preview of IPL 2020 with me, Zinia Kamil, where we talk about the teams who are next in line for their match. And speaking about match number 10, Royal Challengers Bangalore versus Mumbai Indians, for that we have with us today our cricket expert Rohit. So Rohit, क्या कहना है आपका RCB versus Mumbai Indians? क्या उम्मीद लगानी चाहिए हमारे viewers को?
Well, Mumbai Indians, they have won most of the matches played between these two sides. They've won 18 of the 27 matches, but then matches have been very close between these two teams. So then you never know what to expect.
So before we move ahead with me telling you who's Monday's favorite, let's scroll through the teams. Well, there are a lot of expectations from Royal Challengers Bangalore. And speaking about that, RCB has some great batsmen in this team, including Virat Kohli and all-time favorite AB de Villiers. With that being said, let's scroll down through the top batsmen of RCB. Well, Rohit, we all have seen that RCB didn't perform quite well in their last match against Punjab. Having said that, even their top batsmen Virat Kohli, Finch and AB de Villiers didn't do a good job as well. What is your take on that?
Well, this has been a problem with RCB, that they are too dependent upon two or three batsmen. Mostly it's been Virat Kohli and AB de Villiers, and now there's Finch. They have particle showed that he is capable, but then below that they don't really have too much depth. And so if these four don't play, the top four don't play, RCB are at a bit of a tough spot in the batting lineup, and that's what happened against Kings and Punjab really.
RCB lost their last match by a huge difference of 97 runs. Rohit, what do you think? Where exactly did RCB lost their charm? What was missing or lacking?
Well, KL Rahul was having a very good day that day. He scored a record century, and RCB were pretty good in the bowling department. They were lacking in the fielding department. Virat Kohli himself dropped KL Rahul in the 16th and 17th over, and he went berserk after that, took the game away from them. They need to sharpen up their fielding, as is the case with every other team in the IPL, to be honest.
Well, stakes are high for Mumbai Indians, and Mumbai's top player Rohit Sharma, the hitman, smashed 80 runs in his last match. With that being said, let's quickly scroll down to the top batsmen of Mumbai Indians. Well, Rohit, let's talk about the hitman himself, Rohit Sharma, who was on fire in his last match. Kya lagta hai, will he be able to continue his charm?
Well, as I said, he scored 80 runs in the last match. It was a typical Rohit Sharma innings, full of class, full of grace. And this is something that you expect him to do. Hopefully he can continue doing it. He had a long break. He has not been playing since February before the IPL started. Hopefully he can keep going on like this against RCB and the rest of the tournament.
Batting and bowling go hand in hand, and RCB will surely have to depend on the bowlers as well to win this match. With that being said, let's scroll down through the top bowlers of RCB. Well, it was a rough patch for RCB in their last match. Also, their top bowlers failed to shine that day. What is your take? How do you see this?
Well, as I said, RCB, the bowling performance was pretty good, but then the fielding was really lapsed, and they were facing a batsman in extraordinary form. The bowling and fielding go hand in hand really. If the fielders don't do well, the bowlers are not motivated, they end up missing their lines. The fielding really has to step up this time. They have got great bowlers, the fielders have to back them up.
Well, coming on Mumbai Indians, let's quickly cast a glimpse at their bowlers as well. Well, looking at Mumbai's performance in the last match, where Mumbai succeeded in beating KKR by 49 runs, how do you see it? Will Mumbai be able to continue their reign?
Well, in the last match, it was a well-rounded up performance from Mumbai Indians. Will they be able to continue that streak? That's doubtful because of the fact that Mumbai Indians are notorious slow starters. You might see them losing a few matches in the next 2 weeks. But then, considering the ability of the team and the record of the two teams, Mumbai Indians are the firm favourites in this match.
Well, talking about Mumbai's bowler, how important will Mumbai's bowlers be, considering RCB is also dependent on their top order?
Well, it will be extremely important for Mumbai Indians to get a very good start whenever RCB are batting. Another interesting battle I'm looking forward to over here in that respect is Bumrah versus Kohli. Kohli has spoken again and again that he wouldn't like to face Bumrah when he's in full flow. That's exactly what he'll be facing tomorrow. So it'll be an interesting battle to see.
Well, if we have to discuss about the field, let's look at the weather conditions. Well, after looking at the weather conditions, do you think it will be in the favor of the bowlers? And also tell me, what choice should the captain winning the toss make?
Well, it's T20 cricket, hardly anything is in favor of the bowlers. Captains have mostly gone for bowling first so far in this tournament. The only captain who batted first was David Warner for Sunrisers Hyderabad, and they ended up losing the match quite comprehensively. So it won't be a surprise if the captain winning the toss here also decides to bowl first.
Well, let's come to the final question, the mega question, the answer you all are waiting for. Rohit, match number 10, Royal Challengers Bangalore versus Mumbai Indians. Whose game is it gonna be? Will it be RCB or Mumbai Indians? Can RCB pull back?
Well, you have to back Mumbai Indians because you just never know what kind of RCB you will be getting on a day. They are volatile. On one day they are fantastic, the next day they play like they don't know how to play T20 cricket. Mumbai Indians are the most successful team in the IPL. As I said, they are notorious slow starters, but then again, you have to put them as favourites. The sensible thing would be to think of Mumbai Indians as favourites.
So guys, our expert says it's Mumbai Indians match on Monday, and to find out whether it is or it is not, you'll have to watch the match yourself on Monday. So don't miss the match. And with that, I take your leave and I'll be back with match number 11's prediction. Till then, goodbye.